Hey Cancer, welcome to your monthly tarot horoscope forecast. So we've got, you're in your feels this month, let's be honest, aren't you? Very Cancerian of you. But I can see at the beginning of the month, there's definitely like an opportunity for a celebration. I feel like a family party with friends, could be an engagement party, something to do with a community I'm getting, but I feel like it's nice to bring in the month with a nice fresh start. But excuse me, I'm thinking for some of you, you're drinking too much, and it's making you have like a negative, anxious feeling, because through the next few weeks, I'm seeing a real collective of you contemplating and being in your head a lot, and starting to feel like you're carrying a lot of other burdens with you, a lot of emotional struggles. I'm seeing that a lot of work things you're kind of trying to juggle a little bit. So I feel like you maybe just need to slow down with that pace a little bit, but also just let go of some of the emotional baggage. I feel like it's not really serving you that well. As a collective, other people's things are taking up more space in your mind than they are, or it's not even, sometimes it might be to do with you, but it's actually more based on other people's decisions, other people's outcomes, and you're letting it take up a little bit too much space in your heart, but also in your head. I feel like there's a real lack of contemplation about money there, and I feel like you need to start being a little bit more sensible here. I feel like you're quite spendy, quite spend happy, quite frivolous, and I feel like just reining that in and actually having that contemplation. We've got the Seven of Coins reverse, which is really just showing me that you need to bring more balance into that side of your life. And I am seeing there's a decision to make as well that I feel like is financially based. I don't know whether that's to do with spending money on something, because the next card we've got is the Six of Swords, and I'm seeing that you're just locked in here a lot in the month of February, and maybe even coming out of like the new year. I know it's always a bit of a depressing time really, but yeah, I feel like there's a decision to be made, and I think it's about travel, to be honest. And I think you need to work out whether it's worth spending the money on this certain travel. But I do think, on that being said, travel is going to be a really good thing for you. But I just think it needs to be your decision what you're doing, and not going on somebody else's thing, basically. Not going on somebody else's story or someone else's tangent, you know, just making sure that, like, I feel like going away on your own would be a really good thing. I feel like it'll help you get rid of like these burdens that are feeling heavy and not really serving you. I just want to remind you, coming in at the end, we've got the Strength card, which is Major Arcana. Nothing hugely crazy going on in the month for you in the terms of the tarot cards here. I just feel like you need to get your emotions in line a little bit, and what I mean by that is not feel emotions, but not be sitting in that comfort zone that we know you can do, of kind of a little bit victimized, a little bit getting your violin out and playing it for yourself at home, you know what I mean? I just want to say as well, listening to music without lyrics, classical music or music without lyrics, is going to be a really good thing for you, because the worst thing you could be doing now is listening to sad songs, because it's not going to serve you. And we want to go through the month and into March feeling brighter and stronger and more in control of everything. But I feel like, honestly, it's just like this money card is what I'm drawn to a lot as well, and this kind of 10 of Wands, carrying other people's shit. I feel like the baggage, you know what you need to get rid of anyway, but it's just stop trying to do too much for everybody else as well. Stop giving everyone a part of you. Reserve some of that for yourself. And yeah, maybe it's a good time to start, like, into the new year, into new investments, how you're spending your money. We've got Don't Give Up, because you're very close to your goal. We've got a waxing gibbous moon here from the Moon Oracle deck. You're very close to achieving your goal. So whatever your goal is this year, it's really going to be happening quite quick. I feel like this month you've just got to hang on in there. We've got abundance coming for you. So this, again, it really ties into that card with you're very close to achieving your goal. And then we've got If You Believe. Do not lose faith. That is the worst thing you could do this month, is lose faith, because I feel like that's what this is kind of relating to anyway. You're kind of like giving up the go a bit, like but you really need to be the opposite. Just keep moving forward. And I know it's tiring, I know it gets boring and you want your dreams today, but it is coming for you. You've got a happy surprise coming as well. So I feel like it is all looking on the up, but you just need to keep the strength within, keep that keep that heart chakra nice and open so that it's ready to receive these gifts that are coming from the universe. And honestly, you're working hard. So just be careful where you invest in your money. Don't feel a scarcity with money. I don't feel like it's a worry, but I do feel like you could be a bit more sensible in that respect. So I'm going to go over to my notes that I wrote while I was doing the meditation before this reading. I've got rituals will be a good thing for you this month, and this ties into the reading very well because it's going to help you get out of this kind of mundane ticking along. Rituals, so we've got cooking as well. Cooking could be a really good way to express, could be one of these rituals. But yeah, something that you enjoy that becomes a bit of a ritual. So it's like, could just be as simple as like taking your makeup off on a night time, you know, and using your favourite skincare products, or it could be wearing your favourite dressing gown and slippers in the morning while you make a coffee. You know, just little simple things. Look for the glimmers in the simple things this month because it's really going to carry you forward towards that abundance and whatever these, achieving the goals and the happy surprises coming for you. I've got, get your nippers out of other people's business. Do not associate with other people's business. You don't need to. So if there's gossip happening around you, just withdraw. Do what cancers do best. Go into your shell and just forget about it because it doesn't need to involve you and other people will soon carry on and get over it. But just get your nippers out. Don't be adding your 10 pence worth in. We've got laugh. Stop being so in your head and stop being so serious this month. Laughter is a medicine, I tell you that. Light-hearted approach. Everything's feeling a bit heavy for you, I have to say, this month. Feels a bit serious, a bit heavy. Let's just lighten it up a little bit. It's life. We've got to just get through it. You know, there is going to be rough, there is going to be the tough times, but you've got to take the rough with the smooth and kind of find the balance in between, but just having a bit more of a light-hearted approach is going to help you in that respect. And don't forget, what I've got in capitals here is love conquers all. So love does conquer all, and just tapping into that heart chakra energy, love for yourself, love for others, and always acting and deciding from love and not from fear of rejection or rejection, sorry, not rejectment. New word anyway. You've got burning desires to succeed, and that's what the spirits told me. And you are. You're not seeing it this month because you can't see the growth, but your name is in rooms that you don't even know about. You know, your name is in other people's mouths that you don't know about, and people are working hard to get you to the place that you want to be without you actually physically knowing about it. So don't be surprised too much when this surprise comes because it is all happening in the background. It's just because you like to be in control and you're not in control at this point, but keep putting one foot in front of the other. I've got the date of 4th of July for you. I've got pay the bill as well. Is there maybe a lingering bill for some of you? I've got the Phoenix as well, so it's almost like the Renaissance for you, Cancer. It's like you've had this weird karmic energy for the last however many years, and now it's really starting to clear, which it has from the mid of January, and you're going to start noticing this all starting to get a lot better. So I really do see you rising from the ashes here and really learning. I feel like you're really learning from your past experiences and what you've been through, and going to apply that into your future and how to grow from that as well. I've got cat, and I feel like for some of you, you've got a cat, you're getting a cat. So maybe a new pet is good, or it's like giving you comfort to have the cat with you. But I also have written cat with a K or Catherine for a name for you as well. So that's coming through both of those things. So there's cat with a C, could be a cat, could be a name. And then we've got cat with a K and Catherine, which is a name for you for this month. It might resonate, it might not as well. So take it or leave it if it doesn't. And then I've got Don't Nobody Know My Trouble's Begun, which is lyrics from a song. Just talk to people. If you're feeling in your head, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling like your troubles have begun, then talk to people. And that's really what the messages from the spirits are this month. I'm going to give you the opportunity now to ask a question to the pendulum crystal. If the answer to the question is yes, it will swing in a circle. If it's no, it will swing back and forth or side to side in a straight line. So if you think of that question now, and I'll channel it through. So the answer for Cancer's question, please. Wonderful, thank you. Okay, so the question there, Cancer, the answer, oh my gosh, I can't speak. The answer to your question was a big fat yes, basically. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back the same place, same time next month. Thanks also for sharing this to your friends, because obviously the more people that it gets out there to, the more people we can give healing and love to, and I appreciate that. So thanks for being here. Have a great month.